Let me tell you something. Bowlers bowl with bloody thumbs all the time. But talk about bad timing. Tom Smallwood couldn't have left a split at any worse moment. Working on a 4-bagger, just took the lead. He just gave it right back to Wes Malott with a huge open in the 7th frame.
And an open wound on his right thumb. Chalking it up, a pair of 9 spares in his last 2 frames.
Yeah, let's get a lot of rosin on that thumb too to go with a little blood. Love it.
That's why he's the big nasty.
Bad mammal.
And you know, sometimes that's just the motivation you need when you're seeking something, when you need that edge. Malott drops all 10 in the 7th. Lead back in his corner.
He's got a major championship in his sights. He's done just about everything else. Remember, the king of bowling bowled not 1, but 2 perfect games. The only thing missing on the resume now, a major title. Eyeing up the World Championship, Wes Malott, left lane. And I'll tell you what, he's...
Wesley.
He's happy he only left the 2-pin on that shot. That could have been 2, 4, 8, 10 easy. Max scores, Tom Smallwood 245. If Wes Malott spares here, Wes can still shoot 248. And interesting, Rob, that he chose not to throw a spare ball at the 2-pin.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's a thumb issue. With his thumb bleeding like that, maybe he didn't want to hang up in his spare ball.
So here's Smallwood, bottom of the 8th, trailing 13, working off an open frame in the 7th. His only open frame of this title match. Sixth strike of the title match.
Both
for Smallwood.
Excuse me. Both players got the fingers wrapped up with the finger tape to protect the fingers. Unfortunately, Wes Malott, no tape on the back of his thumb. There's the yellow tape on Wes's fingers, black tape on Tom Smallwood's fingers. A lot of games, a lot of pain, a lot of pressure on those fingers. You got to protect them. Now, Tom Smallwood knows that if he strikes here in the 9th frame, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Wes Malott. Rob, it's a great shot, but no matter what he does in the 10th frame, he can't shut out Wes Malott. Remember, the best he can shoot 245. Wes Malott can still shoot 248. But talk about a pressure shot and coming through in the clutch.
So a pair of strikes there for Smallwood in the 8th and the 9th. We give way to Malott here. Foundation frame 9th, working on a spare. Whoa, and gets another Brooklyn. But he stares it down, and that's not an intimidating stare. That's a, I got to figure that one out stare.
Just unbelievable. 2 Brooklyns as his wife looks on. 2 Brooklyns in the title match of a major. Wes Malott looked at that last shot, and he was beside himself.
He saw Meredith, his wife, doing the hook 'em horns. Yeah, there's one of his sons in attendance, Jordan there, showing their Texas Longhorn pride.
Big shot coming up here, and he knows it. Remember the last time on this lane, he went light.
We begin the 10th of the first fall major of the year. Through the nose, and gets a pretty good break, leaving just the 10.
Tom Smallwood can step up in the 10th frame and throw the first strike and win this tournament. Give Wes Malott the spare. He'll be in the high 220s. Here comes the spare ball. See if there's any issue there with that thumb.
All right.
Covers the 10. Strike here puts him at 228. Tom Smallwood at 225 right now. Wes Malott needs to get at least 8 on this ball to force Tom Smallwood to strike on the first ball.
Big strike from the Big Nasty.
Boy, he never got a chance.
Sit and wait now.
Never got a chance to take advantage of that huge Brooklyn in the 9th frame. Now it's all Smallwood. Strike on the first ball. Good count. He wins his first title. And he will become the 34th player to win a major as a first title. The last to do it last season, John Nolan at the USBC Masters.
Strike and then 7 pins for the title. He just did the dirty work. Now 7 for a celebration. Oh, she knows the numbers. One of the greatest stories in sports right now. Former unemployed General Motors worker turned PBA pro in less than a year, and here he is seeking his first tour title, and it'll be a major. Needs 7 pins for the win. Dreams do come true.
One of the gutsiest performances I've seen in a long, long time.
Crowd on their feet in Wichita. Goosebumps, people. Celebrate, Tom. Celebrate.
So happy.
Father and mom, Denny and Sharon, in attendance. Great timing on their part. He's handling this well. He's handling it better than I am. The PBA World Championship goes to Tom Smallwood, his first ever victory on the PBA Tour, and it just happens to be a major.
Love you, Anna Rose.
244, 228, Smallwood wins it, and we'll hear from him when our live coverage from Wichita in the PBA World Championship returns.